Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I do want to talk about the interview that Joan Laporta did have a couple of hours ago, because within that short interview, he did touch on two topics. The first one is going to be about the renewal of Lionel Messi, and then the second topic that he did touch on was about how Joan Laporta is going to be tackling these next transfers that Barcelona could be encountering for the rest of this summer. It's very interesting to see how Joan Laporta is going to be strategizing these transfers and the way that he's going to be doing it. All of that is going to be discussed in today's video, but we are first going to be talking about the renewal of Lionel Messi. Now look, first things first, it has been quite a while since we have last heard on Joan Laporta and what he does have to say about the current situation with FC Barcelona. I do know that many of us are focused on the Copa America, the Euros. We want to see our Barcelona players do well with their international teams, but one thing to really keep in mind about what will go on in these next 2 weeks is that we have less than 2 weeks to renew Messi's contract. Messi will become a free agent by the time these next 2 weeks are over, and Messi will be a free agent by the time we do hit June 30th. So Joan Laporta and Barcelona, they are on the clock. Now, there has been reports stating that the contract that Joan Laporta is making with Matteo Alemany and the rest of the other board members, it is almost close to completion. Rack 1 has also stated that the board members of Barcelona are very convinced that they can finalize and announce the contract renewal of Lionel Messi before June 30th, and so they are very optimistic. And this is what Joan Laporta has to say about Messi's future. I'm calm. I believe his boots will continue at the Camp Nou. Things are going well. I am not thinking about hearing a no from Messi. He wants to stay, and we're doing what we can. On the economic side, Messi had made it very easy for us. And there you have it, right? That is basically confirming the fact that Messi has no problem on the wage that Barcelona do have to offer. Messi is not demanding a certain amount. Messi does understand the economic situation of Barcelona, but the main idea and what Messi really does want coming from this club is a strong project, to be convinced that this Barcelona squad next season can be very competitive in European football. And this really does reflect to the other reports that we did talk about a couple of weeks ago, because Mateo Moreto did state that Messi has accepted the economic offer and the wage formula that was proposed to him. This is exactly what I did announce and what I did report on 2 weeks ago. So you can see how these two reports, which is the interview of Joan Laporta and the report coming from Mateo Moreto, do greatly reflect each other. And so now seeing that Messi is just really thinking about and waiting on the sporting project, I do believe that this is going to go through, that Messi will be renewing with FC Barcelona. And I really want us to take a step back, right, to understand what's actually going on here, because we need to be very grateful to know that Messi is still going to be renewing with Barcelona, even though Barcelona historically in the past 4 to 5 years have not served Messi very well. Because Messi could have gone the Sergio Ramos route, where he says that I'm going to be leaving this club and I'm going to be leaving in the summer. He could have done that. There has been many players in the past 2 years where they seemed like they were going to be staying with this club forever until they retire, only until the very end we find out that these players are actually leaving. Messi could have been one of those players, but he did not, and he did not choose to. And I do believe that now that we have the renewal of Messi basically confirmed, this is going to open the doors on many player exits, because now the board can finally relax and say, okay, let's start planning with Messi being within our starting 11. What do we need to do? What are the players that should be considered as a necessity to surround Lionel Messi? And then I do want to move on towards the next topic that Joan Laporta did touch on, and that is about how Barcelona is going to be tackling these next few transfers. And this is what Joan Laporta has to say. We will find the formula for financial fair play. There will be more players that would enter this club, which basically means that these will not be normal transfers, but we want to do many exchanges, which is also considered swap deals with other clubs, where there are many players that do interest us at Barcelona. And when Joan Laporta did say this within the interview, this really caught everybody's attention, and especially mine, right? Because now that Joan Laporta has clearly stated that he is very invested and interested in swap deals, and he believed that this is the way that Barcelona should be moving forward, this is very surprising, because we have just talked about a report that was regarding Man City and FC Barcelona, stating that City and Barcelona are planning on doing a triple swap deal, where Barcelona is planning on letting go of Dembélé, Sergio Roberto, and some other players in order to bring Laporte, Bernardo Silva, maybe Cancelo. Many of these reports were coming out, and the fact that Joan Laporta has stated this in an interview, it does make it seem like this could actually be real. But here's the thing, we have heard City already state that the swap deals that we have been hearing about is unfeasible, and that there is no chance that City are going to be willing to do this with FC Barcelona. And that is the thing that I do want to make very clear to everyone here that's currently listening to this report. I do think that Joan Laporta has an idea idea that he does want to execute swap deals in the summer. But I do not necessarily believe that Barcelona and City are planning on doing a triple swap deal. That is completely ruled off. That will not happen in the summer, but a simple swap deal could be made, and it could actually be with another club. It does not necessarily have to be Manchester City. And those are going to be the next questions. What could those swap deals be? What is actually possible? And so moving forward, I'm going to go based off the reliable reports that we have been hearing in the past 2 months. Starting with the first one. One very possible swap deal that we could see could be between Sergio Roberto and Laporta, who is currently playing for Manchester City. We have heard very reliable reports stating that Guardiola is a huge admirer of Sergio Roberto and that he would love to have Sergio Roberto at Manchester City. Then we have also heard that Laporta is not pleased with the role that he does have at Man City, and he believes that he does deserve more minutes. And a club that is willing to give this player more minutes, it could be FC Barcelona. And Barcelona right now are looking for a left-footed center back. So a swap deal between Laporta and Sergio Roberto could be something that could make sense in the near future and that we could see happening. Moving on towards the next swap deal that we could be seeing, it is between De Ligt and Antoine Griezmann or Dembélé. Now this swap deal here is a very interesting one, and it's also a swap deal that I believe is a necessity for FC Barcelona. It is destined, my friends, that De Ligt, who is currently playing for Juventus, is going to be playing for FC Barcelona one day. And I think that if Joan Laporta is really serious on bringing in De Ligt, and he knows that he does want to make swap deals this summer, the main priority has to be De Ligt, and he must figure out a way to bring the Dutchman in. Because here's the thing, right? I think that there is a reason on why Joan Laporta is so comfortable and confident on saying that we want to do swap deals this summer. There is a reason why he's saying that, and I think that it is because he believes, alongside Matteo Alemany, that there is enough player value on this starting 11 or in the squad list that he is willing to let go, and at the same time does not harm FC Barcelona in the next season. And I do believe that Jordi Cruyff, Joan Laporta, Matteo Alemany has analyzed this and said, okay, if we were to make a swap deal, what players could we let go without hurting FC Barcelona? What swap deals could make the most sense? And one of those could be between De Ligt and Griezmann or Dembélé. And so those are going to be the only two swap deals that I do see Joan Laporta and Barcelona actually achieving in this summer. I do not see a fairy tale swap deal like Dembélé for Kylian Mbappe or Neymar for Antoine Griezmann. Those are not going to be true, and I do not think it's ever going to happen in our lifetime. Those are just completely made up. If you do see any rumors that is closely related to stories such as that, it is going to be completely fake. And if you guys are asking, what about Erling Haaland? Could we see a swap deal between Erling Haaland and some players from FC Barcelona? I also do not see that happening. It is impossible. I do think that Barcelona do want to make a firm offer next summer, in the summer of 2022. And now lastly, I do want to quickly talk about Memphis Depay, because I have also been asked, what is the latest on Memphis Depay? When could we see Barcelona announce this player? Because we have basically heard in the past few hours that Barcelona and Depay have made it fully official, and that the only thing that is actually missing between Depay and Barcelona is the signature of Memphis Depay himself. And so it says here, Koeman has spoken about Depay's signing, and this is what he had to say. It's almost done. It has not been signed yet, but almost. I wanted him last January, but if it does happen now, that's great. And then we also do have the ever reliable Fabrizio Romano stating PSG had made an inquiry for Depay, but the player considered a move to FC Barcelona as his main priority. Depay will be a Barcelona player. So that is basically confirming the fact that Depay will be a Barcelona player. It is official. We should expect to see an announcement coming from this club within the next few hours. So whatever does happen, I'm going to be talking about it here in this YouTube channel. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.